Good morning, Namaste. I am Mrs. Ramkumari along with Mr. Ravi Shukla sir on this platform. Namaskar. I am Mrs. Ramkumari along with Mr. Ravi Shukla sir, and we are here on this TNB platform. TNB means the new Bharat. On this platform, every Sunday, we are inviting our guests from the educational field, where the guests are coming and updating us with their excellent knowledge, which we are using for the further life learning and teaching. It's our immense pleasure. Today we are having our Mauritius friend, Miss Brinda. She is a teacher. Along with that, she is a great storyteller, poet, and a writer. So, once again, welcome Brinda ma'am here.
Welcome, Mom. Thank you very much for this opportunity. And I'm so happy to be here.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, our audience would like to know more about you. So kindly tell us which we don't know. What is Brinda?
Yes, who is Brinda? Brinda, so I live in a small island called Mauritius, and Mauritius is found not far from Madagascar, the big island of Madagascar in the Indian Ocean. If you open a world map, you will just see a dot. So you won't see even Mauritius is not visible. It's so small. But we are a multi-racial country, multi-religious, and I have, let's say, my culture is very rich. So, like a Mauritian, when we travel, wherever we go, we have we can speak two languages, so we can understand two languages like English and French. So this enables us to communicate with people. So it's not we don't have really that culture shock when we go somewhere. Like, let me give you an example. I love traveling. So when I go, let's say I've gone to Europe, I've gone to France, to UK, but I know I can speak French and I can speak English. So it's not culture shock. Even in 2019 and 20, the first time I went to India, and it was not. I was able to communicate with people through English. So that was, and even the food. When I look at the people, I could identify. So that it was not a culture shock. So if you want to say who Brinda is, I feel through our rich culture, rich identity as a Mauritian, I feel like comfortable with people. I'm very, very comfortable with people. I love to know people. And also as an educator, I really love to know more about my learners. I really love to listen to them. I really love to share with them about my weaknesses, about my failures, and how I've managed to get through, how I managed to overcome, so that they know that they are talking to someone just like them, and they also can succeed. They also can, whatever their gift, they have to dig it, they have to shine, they have to practice it. Thank you. I hope this helps.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for your brief introduction and introducing us your amazing personality. Ma'am, because I know you personally, so I know that how success you are and you are very humble also. But ma'am, please let us know how do you define identity?
Yes. Identity for me, it's related to our family, where we are born, to our community, and also our country. So it's for me, I was born in Mauritius, as I told you, and also I said we are a multiracial, multi-religious country. So like my name, you can see yourself that somewhere I have that Indian identity. So my ancestors, they came from India, south of India, and they came to work as indentured laborers. And so they came to work in Mauritius in the sugarcane fields for the uh, white colons, for the white planters, and for the British people. And so Mauritius was colonized. So we have a history. This is also in me. This is my identity. I carry it and I'm very proud of it. I'm very proud of who I am. I'm very proud of this rich heritage. And this is what I will define identity. It's something related to your parents gave you, what your ancestors gave you, and you should always keep this like alive in your heart, mind, and carry it with you, carry it forward to the next generation, and be proud of where you come from. And also, I am a Mauritian because I was born in Mauritius, and I don't speak an Indian language like I should have spoken Tamil, but I speak Creole. Creole is my mother tongue, because we in Mauritius, we are a new nation. We all have come from somewhere. We were not like natives of Mauritius. Mauritius was not was inhabited for many years, for thousands of years, if we can say that. And our history is new. We are 400 years old, let's see, when people started to come and settle in Mauritius. But this is what makes me. So I know I have that Indian identity, but I also know that I'm a Mauritian, that I speak Creole language, that my thought patterns are different. So what I identify identity, it's your thoughts, your feelings, and it's also who this will define who you are. And then also identity is something that you have, where you come from, that's important, your identity. But you all have to find your identity, yourself. You have something new that you have to bring to this world, because your parents, when you were born with your talents, your gifts. So that's why your identity, you need to find it with what you have, that the rich culture, rich heritage, you carry it, but then also you need to reject some. Why? Because there are some, when you realize that some beliefs, some thoughts, they could be, in all cultures, it's like that, in all even religions. So you need to take what's good. What is not good, you have to reject, because if it harms you, it harms others, it's not good. So thank you, ma'am. I hope I've answered your question.
Yes, ma'am, truly. Ma'am, as you said, uh, we are part of our family. That is our identity. But still, we need to find our own identity. Please explain this sentence to us.
Yes, why I say we have to find our own identity, because let's say if someone, let's say I am a girl, I come from a very orthodox family, and where only the boys go to school and the girls, they go they have like maybe a certain level of education, and then the parents will marry them off. This is the culture I come from. I'm just giving an example. But then we are all born with something special. So I think if suppose I love science, my dream is to be an astronaut, and I believe that I can do it. I have to learn. So as I grow up, I have to fight. I need to fight. And I need to fight my way through my culture, so that I make my family believe in me, that, it's not because I'm a girl that I should, when I finish school, whatever age they will tell me to stop, then I have to marry. No, I have to tell them, I also have something. I want to make you proud. I love you. It's not that I don't want to follow my culture, but I will marry one day, but I want to follow this. Help me to go to school. And I think if there are, I think it's all of us. Why I say we have to fight for it. There are times we need to fight for it, because we all have a mission. We all have to shine like the stars in the sky. So all of us, without any distinction of race, color, language. Every human being has to shine because God, if you believe in God or nature or the universe, have given them something that they have to bring forward. So that's why I believe identity, you need to find it.
Yes, ma'am. And you have find your own identity. That's a great.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I have found it. If you want,
Yeah. Um, yeah,
yeah.
ma'am. Like, see, the day we have started studying, we had started learning. Okay. Every human being wants to success. So, according to you, what is success, ma'am?
Yes, for me, success is, it can be anything. It can be like if I, it's me. Like today, I said, I have some chores to do, and it's as simple as that. I say, okay, today I have to just tidy up this room, and I make sure that even if I'm not feeling I want to do it, I'm feeling low, but the fact that I said that, I have to do it, because the little things that you do every day, this will, it will show your success, because the little things will enable us to achieve what we want in life for us. So this, because the discipline of doing little things, in when you have the big project, the big things, you will succeed, because when the little things help you to build a strong foundation, and when you have a strong foundation, whatever storm comes, you will manage it. You will manage it, because you will realize that success is not about to have, like, you look at others and say, oh, this one is successful because yes, he has got lots of money. Yes, it's true that to get money is important. You can, then when you have money, you can really uh, do what you want. You can be more successful. You can realize your dream. But sometimes, because when you look around, why I see success, because for me, when I see lots of people say they are successful, you can see that, but when you look at their lives, like, so let's take a big footballer. So they became great stars, but then you realize that when you look at their lives, you see there is corruption here, there is corruption there. Then you realize, but the way they have got that money, it's not really nice. And or big stars also. But then sometimes when you look at some people, especially in the past, they were successful. Like, I take an example. For me, a model is like Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi might not have been a successful person in terms of money, but what he has brought to India, he has brought freedom. Freedom. He made the English bow down and leave the country quickly. He made what others could not do through his peace movement, through the way he talks. And look how fragile it is. For me, people like Mandela, like Mahatma Gandhi, like Mr. Mandela, these people, they are successful. So for me, this is what success is. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. And the examples, the names which you have just now spoke, no, the Mahatma Gandhi and Nelson Mandela ji. Really, they have means changed the definition of success. Success doesn't means money. Yes. Ma'am, please tell us what means how the identity and success are complement to each other.
Yes, it's true. They are complementary to each other, because if you have found your identity, you know, like for me, I take my example. I know I am Brinda, and I embrace who I am. I say I am brown, and because, to be honest, let's say brown is not considered good. To be brown or black is not considered good. To be white is considered good. When in the world we are living, let's be realistic, because white is promoted. If you're brown or black, it's something you have to do. But it's God who made us. He made the skin color. The skin color has nothing to do. It's here inside who we are. This is what matters. So for me, that's why I embrace it. I say, okay, you are Brinda Runghsawmee. You have your own ancestors, where they come from. Now you have your family, what your parents gave you. They were beautiful. Now you are who you are, and you love nature. This is one of the things that make me successful, because I get my inspiration from nature. I have my first education, it was not from my mother, it was from nature. Why I say that? Because in nature, you look at a bird. Let's take the example of a bird. In the morning, every morning you will hear the bird chirp. So the bird will chirp, and then the bird will do what it has to do. It will go, it will fly, it will clean itself, it will build its nest. Whether you have got rain, whether you have got the sun, it will go and find the little twigs to build its nest. And then when there is a time for for the female to have the eggs, she will have the eggs, and then the mother will nurture the little the birdlets, and then when they grow, she will teach them how to fly. And sometimes she will be cruel, she will just kind of throw them so that they learn by themselves. So just these things have taught me that in nature we need to be patient, we need to do what we have to do. We have, if you want to be successful, so you need to know who you are, and this will bring out this success. Because I want my success. I don't want to imitate someone else. There are many poets, there are many, like you, ma'am, you also are a poet. I think you will understand what I mean. The satisfaction you have inside when you write. I had a friend who was she's going through some terrible times. So I wrote a poem to her, because I know this is going to comfort her. And this is my mission. It's not that to tell you the truth, I am very poor in the sense that I have published books, but not many people have read my books. But I'm not worried about that, because for me to publish them, that was important. But if there are the people that need to read them, they are happy. This is what makes me happy. And that's why I say success and identity, they are very subjective, and if you're successful, you are happy, and that's all, because our life is short on this earth. And that's why this is what I wanted to say.
Thank you, ma'am, for this. Ma'am, now I want to ask you, like someone who is successful in his life, okay, in terms of wealth, education, and connections, does it mean that he or she is happy inside, deeply happy inside?
Oh yes, it depends on the person, because excuse me, there are people, like, let's take what we see in the world as successful. Let's take the example of someone who is they have a lot of wealth. So they are before you, they wear diamonds, they wear beautiful dresses, and they go to like parties, they can travel the world, they can eat at the best restaurants in the world, they can see the best people. But it doesn't mean that they are happy. But because when you look at many of the big stars, you can see that they sometimes they are happy for a while, and then they break up, and then they have somebody else. So you see so many things in their lives like that. But I'm not accusing them or condemning them. So this is, for me, it's a reflection that there are also people who are very, like, they are very rich, but they also are very happy. We have this also. We can't say we don't have. But what we see around the world, this is my view. When I look at this, I reflect, I say, but it's better to have just the amount of money you need and be content with it. And I think this is what matters, to 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 just find your identity, and to be at peace with yourself, and to find joy. If you have joy, let's say the same joy that you have from your childhood, you still have it. Even you are an adult, you're working, you have your own problems, which we all have. But then you can say, if you have that same joy, that same contentment, then you know that you are happy. But not everybody has it, because the experience I've got when I listen to people is that we all follow the system. When we all follow a system, wherever we are, whether in our job, in the school, in education, in any field, if we all follow the same trend, we We don't say, look at what our heart wants, what our dreams. We don't look at our dreams. We don't think, we don't balance, reflect. What happens is that we can be successful, that we can have, okay, you can do lots of things. You can be successful, but the heart is not in there. Because to get money, it's not difficult to get money, but it's the you can't let the soul die. This is what we have to be aware. We have, for me, this is what my message I would say to everybody. Please look into your heart, look into your soul, don't let it die. So money is very important. If you have it, be happy with it, but check your heart, check your soul. See if you are happy in there, that's good, then you everything is good. But if you're not happy there, go and find your soul, go and find your soul. And if that money that you have to make you happy, for you to be more happy, if you have a lot of it, give it to others, make others happy. Thank you, mom.
Yes, ma'am. If we have more, we should share, right? So the happiness can be double and we can
Yes,
be more happy.
yes.
Ma'am, I know you're a very good storyteller. Could you please tell us one story, one small story?
Oh, okay. Okay, let me tell you one story, what you like. So one day there was an ant, and the ant didn't like to be on the ground because people always crush the ant. So that little ant was very sad, always sad, and the little ant didn't want to follow the other ants that in the colony. So then the mum told the ant, "Why are you so sad?" So the ant says, "Mommy, why people crush us? Many times we die. So we don't know. I'm just walking. We are just doing our what we have to do, go and find food. So what happens is that we have those big sleepers, they crush us. So we die. So people are so cruel." Then the mummy told the little ant, "Do you know, we live in community. We don't live alone. We are small, but we are very big. Do you know that we can be like a little hill and we make people scared? We can get into their house and we build lots and lots of little colonies everywhere. So we can destroy a house even if we want to. So you know that people, when we have lots of ants everywhere, what do? They go and find solution to get rid of us. So you see, we don't function alone. We function in a community of thousands and thousands of ants, and we all have one mind. We don't go to war. We have one mind. We think alike. We work together, and this is how we have survived generations and generation. We are still here. The human beings, they have always been at war with each other. They have destroyed nature, but we don't destroy nature. We keep on surviving, fighting, but we don't no harm to anybody. But if the human try to destroy us, we fight back, we defend ourselves. So, but we do it together as a community, as and thousands of ants together. So the little ant understood from that day that even though those big sleepers, those big feet will crush them, but they will come again. So this is life. So, and that little ant followed the colony and did what the others did. So thank you. I hope you enjoy my story.
Lovely, ma'am. Very, the story has a great message that human beings are destroying, but the animals, the creatures are still means they are struggling for their life. Though they are saving nature, but still they are struggling for their life. A great message was there inside the story. Ma'am, why you have chosen this topic, identity and success? This topic is really, everybody is in their mind. It's a, it's hammer to them how to become a successful. But why you have chosen this topic, identity and success together?
Yeah, because this is how because um, when you know who you are, then you are going to be successful, because you will be happy when you are content, even when maybe you have started a business, it's not working, but you are content. Because when you are content, you have peace inside, in your mind and in your heart. What happens? You can think clearly. Even when things are not working, you can see clearly, because this will help you to go forward. This will let's say you go down, and then you will go 2 steps backward, and then you will jump, you will leap. So, and I think this helps. That's why I say identity and success is very important. Thank you,
Yes,
mom.
ma'am. Uh, yeah, ma'am. I know that you are very famous and social figure. You had attended many webinars in your life. So, please tell us, when you are interacting with different other country people, what is your experience there? How you are, easy level, different countries people have different accent when they're talking. So, how you are getting them?
Oh, thank you very much, mom, for saying that. But I just say I'm learning. I'm new to that, and so I'm a member of an organization called YALTA, International English Language Teachers Association. Through this organization, I've met wonderful people, and through this organization, I've met someone like my Miss Nyamala Devi Kadasamy. She's one of my mentors, I can say. She's a generous person. I've learned a lot. So there are many more. I can say our President Neil, our admin. Why I say that? Because this is that on that platform, I've learned a lot. So I have to the Glenn, Dr. Glenn, you have got the others, Miss Dr. Afshin. So you have all these people. They are great, let's say, educators, but they are so humble. And the only thing that matters to them, if we, since, let's say, since COVID, they had the idea of coming together globally and continue educating their learners. So for me, I'm a rich educator now. In 2 years, I've learned so much. I didn't know a lot about IT tools, apps. I'm continuing to learn, and I'm so happy. I am so happy about the webinars I've learned. I've learned so many things: how to help my learners, how to help other teachers, and I've been able to share about my poetry, and I'm thankful, I'm grateful to the Zoom, to webinars, to your webinars. So thank you for that, and I thank Yelta, and I thank others. There are others in others the platforms I've been. So I'm very grateful to them. Through them, I've learned a lot to see life differently, and you feel like a child. Your heart beats. You say, okay, I'm going to learn something different today. Yeah, I'm always like that. So I'm very thankful to that. Mhm.
That's so nice, ma'am. And to be a great teacher, we should be a good learner, right, ma'am? And by learning only, we can learn how to teach. And that's make Brinda ma'am successful and got her identity. Is it, ma'am?
I've not, excuse me, I've not, there was a kind of interruption. So I think, yeah, I've not understood the question because there was a little interruption.
Okay. I mean to say, you are a wonderful teacher because you have the
Yeah, I
habit
think
to
there's a,
learn more. Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much for being a part of this
yes.
platform.
So you said, let's wait. Let's wait for the.
Is it okay
Yeah,
now?
I didn't hear your question. Yes,
Is
now
it
you
okay now?
yeah, now I can hear you. Thank you.
Uh, Actually, I want to say here,
Yes.
you have the learning habit. You are a good learner, so that's why you have become the great teacher.
Yeah, so you want me
Thank
to
you.
comment on that. So
Yes, yes.
yeah, yeah, I love to learn, ma'am. I love to learn a lot. I've always loved to learn. I think we all have our craft. So we all have our craft. We need to work on that to build our craft, to practice it, to learn more innovative, creative ways to teach, because this is very important, because children, they need that. Even if they are 5, they are 3, they're 5 or 18 or 20, they need innovative ways, because they are innovative, they are imaginative, they have, so we need that. Because they don't like the monotony, so they need that. So that's why we need to continue to learn, so that we can help our students and we also learn from them. So thank you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for being a part of this platform. We have enjoyed a lot. We have learned a lot from you. And dear audience, once again, we will meet on next Sunday with new guest, with new topic. Till then, namaste, goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Namaste.